And there's a big investigation going on right now regarding the candidate to be the 9th judge. Big debate. Because he has to be approved by the United States Senate. And they are conducting, the FBI, as a matter of fact, is conducting this week a background investigation. A background investigation. They are going out and looking up all, if he's been a judge for a number of years, but now he's being considered for the highest position. So they go back and they interview people that he worked with, that he went to school with, that he is associated in some way with, interviewing about what they think of this candidate for the Supreme Court. And they collect all this information. This guy said this, this, and this, and this, and this. And that background investigation is just being completed, I think, today. And Friday in America, so that would be Saturday here, the results of the background investigation of the candidate will be announced to the Senate on Friday in the United States, Saturday here. So there will be a background check, but the technical way is background investigation. Background check, you go out, list this, interview everybody that you can find that's connected to this person. So you'll find out Friday the results of the FBI's background investigation of the candidate or the nominee for the Supreme Court position. I've done plenty of these. When I was in the FBI, I did many background investigations. It happens all the time. You go out and you knock on the neighbor's door. The neighbor, yes, good morning, sir. Special agent with the FBI. May I ask you a few questions about your neighbor? Yes, wow. How long have you known him? Has there ever been any problems with your? Yes, his dog is barking. Well, his dog is barking. That's not such a bad thing. You know, it's not like, oh, okay, that's it. His dog barks, he's no longer qualified. No, but you would find out what you need to know about the neighbor from the other neighbor. Right. It's kind of like, right, watching everything. So you would interview the neighbors, the people he worked for, the people he went to school with. Oh, many different people to find out what is his background. So that when he's approved to the Supreme Court, everybody is comfortable with the fact that he is who he says he is. It's verifying his record to make sure that the Congress knows who they're saying, yes, put him on the Supreme Court. So that's what a background investigation is.
If people who candidate to be the president, do they have to have a background check for no?
No, an elected position, there's no background check for president. Supreme Court, yes. This is a lifetime appointment. Lifetime Supreme Court. But an elected position, there's no background investigation. It's up to the voters to decide who they elect to be the president or not. But on certain positions within the government, there is a background investigation. This is not an elected position. You're appointed. The President Trump nominated Kavanaugh, Judge Kavanaugh, for the Supreme Court. Now he has to be approved by the United States Senate. And so the Senate is saying, oh, well, there's questions. We better have the FBI conduct a background investigation so that we know completely everything we need to know about Judge Kavanaugh, the nominee for the Supreme Court.
Thank you.
I think we should conduct background investigations of everyone in the room. Who are you people anyway? I'm sorry. But that's what a background check is. And it happens all the time. But on this occasion, if you watched the TV or read an English language newspaper from America or with the American news, right now it's all about this nominee. And there's been certain women that have popped up and said, oh, wait a minute, that guy assaulted me 35 years ago. 35 years ago. So there's a big thing. If you have access to like CNN or Fox News or an American English language TV, this is right now and for the next couple days, this is all you'll see. This is the whole story of everything that's going on in the United States. This nominee's background investigation by the FBI. Okay. Any other questions about that? Everybody quite confident with the background checks? Okay. We conducted a background check of everyone in the class earlier this year. So we'd like to now tell you all about this and that.
When they go home,
Right.
the background check everything.
Right. Now be careful, be very nice to your neighbors. You never know when the FBI will be knocking on the door, or the Royal Thai Police. Okay. Okay, we'll try some of these words. They all refer to the same type of service. Terminal. Terminal. Station. Station. Platform. Platform. Conductor. Conductor. And railroad. 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 R sound, tricky. You don't want to just say railroad. No. Railroad. Railroad. What is a railroad? What is a railroad? In a way, it's a road, so to speak, for the train. A railroad, a train service, where the train runs along the track. The railroad track, T-R-A-C-K, track. The track. And the train runs along the railroad track, railroad, a railroad, a service for transporting people or supplies or goods or manufactured products from one point to another. We will take the railroad from Philadelphia to Washington. It will take 90 minutes. Oh, wow. Railway, okay.
Railway.
Same thing, same way. Railway. Another way, railroad, railway. The railway service, there is a railway service from Philadelphia to Washington. We will take the railroad train from Philadelphia to Washington. Railroad. I'm sure they have a railroad in Thailand, don't they? Do they? Okay, right. Just make sure. Terminal. What is terminal? At the end, yeah, the terminal point, or in this case we're talking about railroads, but terminate or terminal is the end of something. The bus service between here and Chiang Mai will be terminated on Friday. Oh, really? Yeah, they're cutting it off. When I say that service will be terminated, that means it will end. And the terminal for the railway